Test, test, 1, 2. Hey, I like that. I wonder why it's higher this time. Maybe I'm using my outdoor voice. Okay, click this and that. Let me do one more thing. Okay, I think I'm ready. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and it's me! Train of thoughts. Our last left off working on the faceplate decal. Uh-oh. Oh, I just noticed something. The bottom one here isn't the same as the top. Cool, so I'll be working on that. It's always nice to come back with fresh eyes and see where I missed. So, gotta work on the bottom part of the face decal. Yeah. I thought I was done. Not yet. So here, better if I have my quick save. Let me see if I can turn that on. The quick save have my other subtools in its own little pocket here. So I thought I was done, but I guess not. Eat. Where'd it go? That's not it. Maybe the one before it. This one, I think. What else? After I get the bottom part of the face decal set up, I will start on the bottom part. Dang it. Where is it? Come on, quick save, quick save. Was it this one? Work on this. What else? Oh, and the hats. Here it is. Here's what I'm looking for. This doohickey here. So, this one, let me delete this. Load in the new one I saved. Okay, Let me work on this some more. So all of this has been mirror weld XY. However, let's see. Get this turned on and this. Okay. Also, since I'm gonna match the faceplate with this down here, let me also insert that in here as a placeholder. Okay, so here, I want to duplicate this off. This is what I had before the details, and then with everything added, kind of. Oh, mask. Alright. How do I approach this? So I would read this as the top part is wider than the bottom part. So here, let me cut the bottom part off. Hey yo, Vicky! Hi! What is up? How's your Saturday going? Actually, better yet, give me a good summary of your week. How's your week been? Good? Above average? So-so? Anything new happen? Turn off the Y. Let me do this. Okay, that's good. I didn't cut off too much. I'll take that. Delete. Okay, so here. What did I do down here? Decent. Okay, that's good. I think that's... It's not bad. It's just good. Alright, we'll take that. Any plans for you this Saturday? Let's see here. Uh-oh. Clogged sinus, huh? Do you have your go-to, your remedy to fix that? Mine's been, if I ever have that, I would eat some soup. Well... So for this question, it's either a spicy soup or hot and lemony soup. Like hot and sour. Spicy soup or sour and lemony soup? What's your preference for soup? Fix your clogged sinus. Eat. There. That. Ugh. How do you think it got clogged? You got allergies going on? Okay, I think I have an idea. Let me turn this off and all of this off. Turn this on. And then I'll add some more shapes down here, I think. Mirror weld. Let's see. We'll do that. Oop, there it is. Delete that. Nope, not that. I might have to duplicate this and deformation flip it. Okay, I'll have to eyeball it. Ah! Why is it? Oh, that's why. Oh! As your, whatchamacall. Last time I was on your stream, you were saying there's a Genshin update coming out. Has it already come out yet? Have you been doing the Genshin? Let's see, so here... Genshin is good. Okay. I'm also guessing that's been taking most of your time from Dota, right? Or are you doing both? Balancing both Dota and Genshin? Which one's here? How's the progress on unveiling this piece? It's going, still. I think yesterday when I streamed this, I was trying to think out loud how many more pieces do I need to work on. I think I said like 6 more things I need to do. So the helmet, needs to add the little details in the corner here. That's 1. Some more details here. I'm in the detailing phase now. 2 for this body part. 3, the body. 4, this other broken part with a handkerchief. 5, if I want to model this in, I think I will. And I think 6 was to just do the rest of the small details. So at least 6 more sessions of this. I guess 7 if I pose it out. I do want to pose it. So yeah, 7 more sessions. Depends on how fast I can do each one of them. Since yesterday, I worked on the faceplate decal. It took 3 hours of me working on it. Like, oh wow. I thought it'd be a quick one. But nope. Had to figure some stuff out. Dota is still very toxic. Uh-oh. Yes, I will add as much battle damage as I can. That can also be 3D printable. This floating strap here, I need to think on that. And also how big I want to print this out. I need to have that in mind. Usually the stuff I print, they're about roughly 3 inches tall, overall size. So if this was 3 inches, these little wires would be really thin. And this little piston here too. So those are my concerns. This floating strap here would be really thin too if I print it out in 3 inches. Let's see. Correct. The other one I did was the sunglasses. I don't know if you remember the sunglasses. Oh, I actually have this folder pulled up here. This one. I don't know if you remember this. What else? So it was here. Personal project. I was actually... Okay, stop fidgeting with that. Last night I was putting together, I guess, a portfolio picture of stuff I've done in the past 5 years. I've been learning 3D modeling. So like, oh wow, it's nice to kind of go back and look at the stuff like, hey, I did that, and I actually feel good about it, instead of like, I could have done better. So this glass is the first one I did, which was like in this process, making the frames, making it also, this was a learning experience too, to see how thin I can go to make it work. It worked, but you have to be very, very careful holding it too. Especially if it's a 3D print material. Because it did break. So if I were to go back here and to make version 2 to make it better and stronger, I would definitely find a way to beef up these hinges. Because I use the same screws that came on my current glasses, I just swap it out. So here was this, the render. They are much thicker in the render, but when I made it in real life, I had to thin these up. As you can see right here. They're much thinner. Just like how my rims are too. If they were thick, it would put a lot of pressure on my tempo. So there's that I had to consider. The nose bridge is okay. It's not nice and comfy, but it's working as a nose bridge. And then we got to here. I have a friend of mine who works at a lens crafter place, and he said, "Hey, I saw your artwork you did. I think it'd be cool if I can make you some, custom red tinted lens." I said, "Okay." So I stopped by his place. He showed me how he dyes the lens. Like, oh, that's a nice process you have here. And yeah, he also, I guess he popped out these lenses. He has a device that actually traces and measures the thickness, and it cut out another fresh piece. So I just inserted it in there. So yeah, it's cool experience, experience overall. The process, what all it took, required. Yeah. Ta-da! I'm glad you asked that question. That was quite the loaded question there. Gave me a good reason to pull all this out. Eat. Hide this. Pull this back. So that was then. That was, I don't know how long ago that was. Maybe a year or two ago. I got bigger projects in mind I want to do once I work down my list. So I'm looking forward to it. And the sooner I get this done, the sooner I can move on. I don't want to... I could technically skip doing this and move on right away. I tend to have a bad habit of, if I put it back and not work on it, it'll not get finished ever. So I'm almost there. I'm gonna keep working at this, and yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Turn this back on. So, also, this current one I'm working on, what should I call it? Did this artist do any other? The one I'm working on now? Yes. So over, I guess I'll use my Zbrush screen. Where my mouse is, down here, she made lots of different card images. You had this little vampire lady, this samurai sword, this wizard lady, and another wizard lady here. Yeah, she made some nice artwork. One of the artwork is this little robot she made, so I was captivated by it. And I figured, let me show off some of her cool art that I can fit on my stream. And you can also check out her website down below, alexbrandwin.com. Yeah, kind of see what else she's done. Yep. And then I was gonna say, when I first saw this card, I thought in my head, yeah, easy, I could do this. Nope, I was wrong. It's taken way longer than I thought it would take. The other one I have lined up is much simpler. Let me show you what I have on the second list that the artist reached out to me as well. This one. This one is much more simpler. This is something I can do relatively quick, maybe in one stream setting. Make a cone, make a square, push in the cheeks, the face, make another square, chop off the sides. This, yeah. And I guess I can make his buddy too. Yeah, Mr. Douglas Scholler. But this one, man, I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I felt too ambitious. I was full of caffeine or something. So yeah. Just those two for now. I don't want to get too carried away. So... Right. I'm trying to make the bottom part of the face decal. This thing here. So if I do this... Just trying to get an overall shape. This is how I got the first piece. Ew. What the... Okay. Here, here, here. Rotate. Mirror and weld. There we go. So this is how I did the current faceplate I have here. Was I looked at the overall shape the cutout is, so I saw like an oval here. I saw maybe another oval here, and then a little circle here. So after I figured that out, I added the shape here to kind of match that. And then I decided to fold it back into the mask. So here, I think it was 60, 90, 60 here, and then try to get it back into place. Let's see. I'm just fiddling with this. Like here. Match that curvature as close as I can. Like that. So, I have this part here. And I think that's a good width, because I said earlier the top part looks wider than the bottom part. Yeah. So now that I have this piece, I also added like 2 layers. So one here, that's the middle layer, and one that goes on top. This one, does this have any layers? I guess not. Maybe like a little bubble is inflated here and here. Okay, this will be interesting. So, let me grab this piece. Yeah. Delete that. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted that, not yet. Okay, don't delete that. While I'm doing this, do you have any artwork planned ahead, Vicky? What do you want to draw next? I think you finish up that Dota character. The elf assassin? What do you have lined up? That's not what I'm looking for. Slice curve. Slice curve. That's what I want. Slice curve, so I can take this, and it's much more cleaner. I thought it was cleaner. Okay, yeah, here we go. I guess not. It's not as clean as I was hoping for. Okay, this will work. Delete. Same. Keep. Down. Oh, also, one of my print I started 2 nights ago, finished this morning, so I'm glad that's done. I need to find someone to paint it, or if they do want to paint it. If not, I'll just do a simple color paint and call it good. You don't want that. That's nasty. This darn to mesh it. the sim. Right, I'm just cutting this off. Maybe I can import this back into here. Yeah. Or no, I don't want to do that. I want to match this down here. Let's see, insert this. However, this one, I'll duplicate this off, do a hard save. That was a bit loud for me. Okay. So the plan was to there. Plan was to get rid of this. Delete. And to make the hole nice and good, we'll dynamesh it. I think that kept my details. Yeah, it kept it. That's good. Let's see. Now for this. Okay, here's an idea. I got an idea. Let's do some slicing. And a quick save. Slicing and knife tools tend to crash, so I'm playing it safe. If I do this? Uh-oh. That's not what I want. Okay, I guess it doesn't like symmetry turned on, so I gotta do it this way. So something like this. Ah! Why won't you cut? Why won't you cut? Slice circle. Okay, slice. Knife. Knife. Knife circle. That's it. Try that again. Voila! Will it work with symmetry? If it does, that's good. It does! Perfect! Alright, so we're gonna knife this away. The circle I cut out cut into the spike there, so I need to undo that. I want to cut just around it. So I'm thinking maybe here. Yeah. Got my first little lump, the swoosh. Need to make another cutout here. So how would that look like? Maybe here. And then another swoop here, which looks like I have one here. It's not clean, but it's there. And then this fades into the rim. Alright, let's try that. First, let me re-dynamesh that, so it's easier to work with. Second, grab, maybe I can do this. Did that help? Not really. Okay, no worries. I want to manually fudge thing in place. Fudge it in place. I need to pull this where it's either directly underneath the spike, the side spike, or more. So here's my side spike. I need to really move it here. All right, dig in. Pull, Dynamesh, pull some more. Make it pointy. It's gonna be all lumpy looking. I don't like that, but I'll fix it. Smooth that. It's really gross. I think if I 17,000, let's double it. Double Zbrush. Cool, I like that. Still looks gross. It's like peeling off. I don't like that. I want you to... well, I don't have to make contact with the plate now, because I can always grab the back part and just pull it out. So if I do this, zoom in, do facing front all mask. SQ mesh. Mask, facing front all. So that, invert it. Here. I can match the curve too. So let's bring this up here, like that. And then whoosh. Let's make it cleaner. So I could do that, but I'm not there yet. But it wouldn't hurt to have it. Oh, I really just deselected it. I was gonna say it wouldn't hurt to have this poly grouped like that. All right, let's keep moving this around. This is where the organic sculpting comes into play, because I'm doing all this by hand. This is pointing upward like a teeth, and not at an angle. Symmetry's not turned on. There. And not that high up either, so... something like this. And this one is pointing kinda at an angle. So I'll do that. Well, yeah, it is. Just needs to kind of point out more. Also, I need to check on my printer really quick. It should be done by now. It's like a 45-minute print. After I do like another Zbrush, I'm gonna pop out of my chair and go check on my printer. Is it Dynamesh? No. Keep groups detect. Double it. I could have popped out of my chair just now. Ah. Let's see, how would it look if I inflate it? Ooh, it looks like that. That's not what I want. Or do I? If I did that and polish it a bit, and then maybe Zbrush it. Okay, I'm gonna pop out really quick. Be right back. I don't like this material. I haven't been getting good quality print with this material, but that's all I got. What a mess. Okay, back to this. Can I crisp the edge? What did I even do? Can't see. Polish my feature. Man, nothing too noticeable. Okay, well, it should allow me to go over with like a hard polish. So if I do this, let me do this a few times. You'll see some results. It'll kind of give me the crisp edge I'm looking for. And also, the inflate kind of gives me an idea if I were to inflate the piece down here. Polish, polish, polish. I know this part's covered up, but I'll do that. No, I shouldn't even do that anyways. If it's covered up and won't be seen, don't bother spending time on it. It's a memo to myself. Okay, let's do another Z remesh, keep it the same. Let's see, what's changed? Just less polygons. And I think it's a good thickness. This could be a bit smaller. Okay, back to moving things around. First, mirror and weld. Okay. So here, I got at least this part in a similar shape. Swoops down and points up. Swoops down and points up. You got it. Oh, and it seems the point from this point to this one is the same height. Maybe I need to move my bottom spike down a bit. So what if it was like this? here to here. Push that in a bit. And the point is on the tip of this here? Or actually, hang on. The more I look at this, the more this is also at the bottom of this rim. And something like this. Or at least something lower. Tuck this in a bit, move this down. It's down here. Okay, so we have this part at least, this tip, that height. Therefore, this one should be up here too. And this one is the side of here. So where I have it at, that looks correct. If I go off of this side of the image. This side, the perspective view, I really have to angle it or look at a certain way. This one is more precise. Heck, you can even see a faint little line here too, so maybe that's her landmark that she used. Yeah, I'll do that. So we'll keep that there, and now we'll go back to here to make it smooth and flow. Ah, my stuff is in the way. Let me turn off a few things. That's my faceplate. Turn off the... where are you? Front legs, turn that off. And the front... Oh, what did I call it? The hind leg? It's not that, but I'll turn that off too. Here we go. The front thigh bow. Thigh bow. Okay, that stays there. I could pinch this a bit. Lower the intensity. The pinch is really strong in Zbrush. No. Undo all that pinch, because I need to bring this up to the right height. So then next, I want to get the overall form. Once I have that, then I will zero mesh and try to get a cleaner topology going on. Things can be a bit tricky if you're working on a curved surface. Really, I want to work where it's flat, easily manipulatable, and then do the fold once I'm done. That was what I ran into yesterday when I realized my faceplate is really curvy. So when I tried to do the fold, it was kind of tricky to line it back up, so I had to work with what I had. Let's see. So that here. Poof all these out. As for this, I think I like where this is at here. Let me try to make it flow into this. Somewhat nicely. And then just pinch the tail here. That. Let's see. Down here. I think I'm about ready to pinch and zero mesh. Undo that a few times. Quick save and zero mesh. Here you go. Also, I need to use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Okie doke. Back. Whew. Okay, how'd that look? This has been zero mesh. Before, it was like this. Not a lot changed. Okay, back to... Or, you know what? Let's start halving it. Half, keep the groups. Okie dokie. That helped. Kept the form. Let's half it one more time. Okay, cool. I like this. Fix the form again. Once I have the form in place, I will dynamesh it. Dynamesh it, make it dense, and then I'll do my Mac. Well, this one doesn't need... it might. I'll do my mask and extract tool. Not liking this part. Let me erase it. Erase that, pull this back down, shrink it some more. Kind of don't like how I have all this kind of going too. It looks weird being a bit too high. Because I know all of this, it's not quite the same as this. Okay. Down, down. burn this off. Let's keep. I'm gonna keep it. No. Keep it the same. Zero mesh. Hey, that looks better. Oops, shouldn't have done that. Let's smooth this. Try to get rid of the lumps I've made. So get rid of the lumps, smooth the edges just a bit. I want to burn this tip off some more. Rawr. Burn, 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 burn. Okay, I like that. Zero mesh, same. Cool. Now that's done. How's it look? Okay, yeah. I like that. I'll take that. Oops, wait. What happened here? Did I do that? I guess I did. I thought I zero meshed. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, now to do the rest. If I had much more... Hang on, I just saw another easier way of doing it. I say easier. Well, let me say that again, but let me share you my previous thoughts. So, previous parts I worked, that I built, like this part here, I did a simple cube. A cube that I stretched and meshed the overall shape, and then filled it in. This one, no, I should not do that. I have the form, I like it, I just need to fiddle this into place. Keep it there. I don't want to spend time experimenting with another way of doing it when I have something that works right now. Gotta keep going. Let's see. Smooth, 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 smooth. Swoop. And smooth this little bump here. Okay, there's a corner here. That's why the topology's acting weird. If I maybe H-polish this a bit. Cool. While I'm here, let me bring this back in now. Mask, facing front, invert, and we push. A little bit more, just to be safe. And also here, since I have it masked, I could polish it. Or maybe not, I don't want to polish it. Yeah, just leave it there. And let's zero mesh it. I'm at 17,000 points, 16-ish. Yeesh, let's clean this up. How does this look? There we go. Let's see, 5, 4. Thinking. I like it. 85% of me says I like it. Huh? Why did I do that? Oh, my Z-bonder. I meant to use my move brush tool. Okay, yeah. So, I know this part is really wide. This one, it's... My green spikes, they're... I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm also thinking in my head, this is for... I'm wanting to model this so I can print it out, too. So... pointy spikes, that looks good, like the right thickness. Handles, though, I'm not here yet, but I would like to make this bigger and thicker too. Anywho, okay, we're almost done with this part. So here's what I have in mind. Let me duplicate this. Let's make it a different color too while we're at it. When I duplicate this, clean this off. Please don't crash. Whew. Okay, I did not crash. Zero mesh it. Okay, looks good. Do a quick save. So, how do I get this nice little edge here? Well, one method, I could manually hand mask it. Mask pen with a lasso. So I could do something, like this. Sounds like I have something here. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Annoying door-to-door salesperson. It's the living version of an ad. even one of those 30 seconds ads you run into from a phone app game. Blech. Back to this. I was trying to mask this off. Let's try that again. Okay, so with this turned on, start here, go here. Swoop. Doing my best, doing my best. And then kind of goes here, and then voila. Something like that. Let me mask this too. So I could do that. Do this, isolate that. Do this. Deselect that. So I have this. It's not pretty, but I have this. Mask this. Maybe if I sharpen it. Maybe I can't sharpen it. Oh, right. I forgot to... whatchamacall. Okay, maybe subdivide it a few times. That's why. I didn't have enough dense polygons. Subdivide it. And then... Dynamesh it. Yeah, this should be... Yeah, I like this one. Okay, let's re-mask this. Whoop. Whoop. Ah, that's a bit ugly. Okay, that's a start. We'll go back over and fix this. So there's that. Let's get my freehand brush here so I can clean this up. Clean, clean, clean. Clean, clean, clean. That's a bit too thick. How's mine look? This one is, yeah, just good thickness overall. So I shouldn't have this big gap here. Let me go back in here and clean that up. I like that there. Looks good. That closes off here with what I have here. Sharpen the mask a bit. Alright. Yeah. Same thing. I want to mask this. Grab that. Invert. Poly groups are nice and tidy. Grab that. Invert. Do a quick save. Ooh, an hour in so far. Okay. I think what I had was like a mask. Smooth all the way up, 0.005. How does that look? I think that's really thick. Yeah, that's really thick. So I may not have to, well, if I mask it and extract it, I can have better control with how I would manipulate it. The other alternative and quick and dirty version, invert the mask, pull it up, and then I guess I could just smooth it out and be like, voila. But yeah, that's the quick and dirty version. I don't like that. Let's see. So let's do this. Make the thickness a bit smaller. 0.002. Extract. I can work with that. So now I have this new piece here that I have extracted. Z-remesh, keep the groups. Do this a few times. Is it pointy? It is also pointy. So I'll just have to manually move it in place. What's this? What about pickles and Dr. Pepper? I have not heard of this combo before. Pickles and Dr. Pepper? So, for context, I posted on a Discord server with my online buddies. Say, hey, you know what? Pickles and chicken is yummy. I like that flavor. And that was their response. I was like, hey, how about pickles and Dr. Pepper? I don't know. I don't know because I don't drink sodas like I used to anymore. I haven't had a soda in a long time. But to mix that with pickles? Not sure how to think about that. Get back to this. Back to my reference image. So they look kind of bubbly to me. Both this rim here looks inflated, and then in here looks inflated as well. There's a way to do it, but I don't have the clean topology to make it so, unless I redo it with my cube and keep the topology as clean as possible. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a hard save. And this is how most of the stream is. It's like, is there a way to get a nicer look than what I just did for over an hour now? Okay, let's try that. My old faithful 1 unit helper. This cube. I can do a lot with this cube. So bring this here, go down here, scale, 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 scale. We'll start with here, scale. Mask that, bring the gizmo flush up to there. I can scale this down here. Let's see. Maybe delete this one. Delete this edge loop and the side loop. Mask that, invert. I can flare this out to here. Mask that. Bring this up. We'll crease the edges while we're here. Grab that. Bring it down. If this turns out to be much faster than what I did, I'm going to make some pizza. And then be like, bruh, just use the cube from now on. Symmetry, crease, edge. And then I'll go ahead and extrude this up. Crease like that, increase that. I'll leave it like that. Okay, now here, to add more single loops. So there's going to be, let's make this flat so I can see better. So here, there's going to be at least one, oh man. There, turn off subdynamic. There's going to be one here that I see for this little corner, one more for the tip here, one more for the corner, one more for the tip, and then one for the corner. Now I'll start putting it into place. So mask that. Bring that here. We'll turn on subdynamic. 1, 2. Let's see. Oh, right. Let me also crease this too. So it was corner, point, corner, point, corner, point, corner, point, corner, point. Here comes the point. Here comes the corner. I'm so gonna make pizza now. Corner. Okay, yeah, I like my QQ, or my 1 unit helper. We'll leave that there actually. Grab this, bring this down a bit more. Now I'll hold it in place. Let's do something like this. Ah, what a mess. What a mess. I gotta straighten all this out. Yeah, that's a huge mess. I think that's the same. Should be. Nope, it's not. Okay. Mirror Z. Perfect. While we're at it, let me turn on my Z symmetry. X and Z. So here, tuck this in, raise this up, move that in a bit. Also, yeah, okay, I have my 5-4 on. Okay, so one more point here. It should help relax things. Yeesh. Okay, maybe unscramble this noodle. Okay, undo it, undo that, undo that. Ooh, that's bright. Okay. So I have this. And the purpose of this is to have good topology. Mine's not that... Well, let me zero mesh it. Maybe I could fix it. Let's do same, keep groups. It does that, huh? Maybe detect the edges too. Okay, never mind. Yeah, forget this. Bend the arc. Oops, not that one. This one. I think 6090 was my magic number. And there's another one I can bend the bottom part. Not that. I guess like that, in a way. Well, so there's the other method. Lots of ways of getting the result you want. Just depends on which one you're more comfortable with. Okay, let me just turn that eyeball off for now. I'll keep working with this. As for this, can I keep the groups? Keep it the same? We'll do half. Increase the polygroups. Geometry. Increase PG. There you are. Man, that doesn't seem to work. Have increased edge. And then when I zero mesh it, it goes away. It goes away. Maybe I can delete this. Collapse. Collapse the edge. Nope, not collapse. Stitch, I suppose. Stitch that. Stitch. Hey, come on. Oh. Okay, stitch. That didn't work. Alright, never mind, never mind. Crisp it. Polish by crisp. Nice to have it masked. H polish is such a good brush. Such a good brush. I like it. Let's see, will H polish work on this too? Maybe not. It doesn't have enough points. But why not? So I'm doing one path. I'm pressing 1 to repeat that. Good stretch. Okay, right, so this part here. I have an idea. With my low polygon weights. What I want to do is, let's inflate it. Grab this, mask, unhide. Alright, we're gonna do some fun stuff here. Dynamics. I don't think this causes me to crash, like the knife curve brush would do, but, let's see. Collision, activate collision volumes. I want to just inflate. Gravity, no gravity. Actually, quick save. Okay, 0 gravity. I would like for it to inflate. Let's do 5. Recalculate. Run the simulation. Whoa. Too much. I guess 5 is too much. Let's do 1. Still too much. Recalculate. Okay. I don't like it doing that. Collision. I guess don't turn on gravity and just let it inflate. Ah. What if I manually inflated myself? No. Mask. Grow. Inflate. So there's some of that. But grow. Grow a few times. Inflate again. So I'm getting, this is the effect I'm trying to do, but there's a much more cleaner way of doing it through the dynamic settings. However, collision volume, it's not cooperating. It just wants to explode. Like that. Fade border. Oh, maybe this is it. Strength. How about 0.1? Nope. Yeah. What is going on? Uh-oh. Don't crash. Okay, it's not working. Let me just manually inflate this. Grow, grow, grow. 5. Undo. Okay. Grow the heck out of this. Sharp. Grow. Sharp. Inflates. Blur, blur, blur. It's not quite it. Not quite. Maybe if it was here, and then inflate. Hey, 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 this could work. This could work. This part isn't pointy, but this could work. Okay. I need to, I guess, sharpen this. Manually remove it. topology group here. I would really have to go up here if I want that corner. But by doing that, I'm gonna lose all of that. Maybe this will work. Ah. Turn back face mask on. Alright, let's inflate it again. Ah, nuts. Maybe a blur? I did something and I got the result I was looking for my inflates. Maybe let's inflate by 5 and then smooth the heck out of it. Maybe inflate my brush manually. Yeah, that could work. Inflate here. Deflate this. I want that spike to show up. Inflate just a bit. Get a nice little bubble cushion. Okay, like that. Maybe too much. That's too much there. Deflate. Smooth. Actually, wait, I don't think this makes sense. Let me re-evaluate this. Yeah, that didn't make sense. I should be making the whole thing inflated, not all of this. What was I thinking? Okay. Unmask all of that. Yeesh. Mask the side here. That and that one. Let's inflate it again. 5 and smooth. And inflate. Okay, let's see. Too thick, I think. Let me redo that. So smooth the outer edges. Go back with the inflate tool and buff it out. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it. All right. Yay. Ugh. Keep going. But also stretch. Sitting here with my leg crossed. Ah. Feels good, but I'm sure it's not good for you. Like pickle and Dr. Pepper. Okay. Whew. I thought I was done with the face decal. Gosh, now I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done with this part at least. That's why I said yesterday when I thought I got the face done. But once I loaded this back in, I'm like, oh, I missed something. How's your sinus? Let's see. There's that. 16,000. That's a lot. 9,000. Okay. Let me color this. Let's see. Alright, the body part. How do I want to do this? I got too fancy here and added this bevel on the belly part. This, I can't see the rest of the belly part. So what I might want to do, symmetry, move this up here. I have an idea I want to try out. I want to do poly group edge loop. I think that's what it's called. So let's see. If I go to here, let me make this cleaner. That, orange, that, and that. Make this one group, this one the other group. I want to increase, temporarily increase this. So increase that, that, and that. Increase PG. Stroke, that's what I'm looking for. Stroke, curve. Was it curve? It should be curve. Here we go. Frame. I want to frame. That's too much. Just the edge. Oh, okay, whatever. Should be a way to, yeah, delete it. Delete that. Perfect. This is just what I'm looking for. Except for this one. Delete this. So this, if I turn on my BIM, what's a good one? I'm looking for a simple tube cylinder shape. Maybe this one, primitive. Cylinder. This one. Hopefully I don't crash. Eep. Oh, wrong one. I need the curve one. IMM curve. I don't have much of that. I have one here. There's an army curve. Let's see how army curve look like. BIM. How about this? A hose. Ah. Is that what I want for the belly? Hose? No, it does not have the hose. So, no. BI curve, 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 curve. Okay, this one. Guess I might need to make one really quick. I'll just use a vine. The vine for now. To see how it looked like. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for either. Okay, forget it. Stroke. Quick. Delete it. Stroke. Ah, here we go. Delete. Okay, that idea didn't work. Another idea I have in mind is, let's see, where is it? Let me explore body options. So one, it could have been flat like this. Or what I have now, where I curved it up. Just because curves. And I had this crease here too. Maybe I don't want to crease it anymore. Okay. What if I bevel the edge? Like, not like that. Man, my thing is messed up. I wanted something like this, smooth, around. There. I guess it depends on where I start the curve. So I have that. Let's crease PG. And then extrude polygroup all. Like this. No. I want to make it rounded. So insert this interactive. So if I go here, pull this out like that, uncrease this, and that was, this should give me the look I'm looking for. However, it's not big enough. Or I guess my bevel wasn't big enough. So undo that a few times. Bevel. Edge loop, like this. That's a big one. Crease PG. Insert. Something big like that. You plan on painting it? I don't have an arsenal of paints to paint this. Painting is not my strong point. Do you like painting? I'm trying to find someone to paint a print, actually. I started to print a few days ago, and it's done. And I was just gonna go over with just one coat of gray color to hide the print lines and other stuff. I reached out to my painting buddy of mine to see if he's interested in it, but I don't think he is. He hasn't replied back yet. Let me show you. This is the piece well, this is just a render. I'm helping out a massage therapist friend of mine. She wanted to have a this model here to train her new hires and also show her patience. Like, hey man, this side is your healthy muscle where there's no knots. This one, you can see there's a lot of knots here, inflammation. You have a guitar string, she calls it, from the neck here. And like up where our neck and our skull makes contact, we have lots of knots here too. Let's see here. That is correct. That muscle is called the trapezius. She said that to me lots of times, the trapezius, all this stuff here. And she told me, or I learned, the edge of the muscle where it connects with the bone is the place that gets inflamed a lot, or gets lots of knots. You do know anatomy. You know more anatomy than I do. I don't know much about it. I know there's a bicep and the triceps. But yeah, I was doing a quick render for her to show her, like, hey, here's how it might look like in your office if you have like a little podium, a stand. It's roughly 11-inch wide and 7-inch tall. Anywho, where's my pictures at? Can I drag and drop this in here? Or copy and paste it? Okay, so this is just a render. Here is, cool, it works. Here's the printed piece I have. I printed in 2 pieces because my printer's not big enough to do one whole piece. If I could do it in one whole piece, that'd be better, because now I have a seam line here. She doesn't seem to mind, she's okay with it there. But, yeah, it just makes things much better. But someday, maybe I'll have a bigger printer. I got a big one that works for this already. I guess nothing wrong with going bigger. So there's that one, and then here's this other picture too. So here's it kind of upright, like underneath the light post, the light. It's okay. My printer setting, I could do better. The bottom part here is not completely flat, so it's flat enough to where it'll be okay. But if she has it in a case where nobody touches it all the time, then it should be okay. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from my painter buddy if he wants to paint it or not. She would like it painted, but yeah. Painting, not my strong point. Alright, so here, uncrease this. The thickness up here is not the same around here, so I don't think my bevel is the right approach. And what I could do is inset polygroup all, like that. Then I'll have consistent thickness. I actually like this one better. Okay, extrude. This may not work. Hey, it did work. Nope, didn't work because it's leaving these weird pinch lines. So before I do that, I need to stitch them together. Stitch, points, this goes here, this goes here. Let's see, this one can stitch here. I should delete that. This one can go here. Okay, cool. Now to delete. Delete edge. That one, and that one. Perfect. Yeah. So, the next step, we'll do that again. Insert multiple interactive. If I click it, it'll save. If I do that, how does that look? Oh, I need to crease. Or do I? If I crease it, this part looks good. this is really pointy. This needs a crease right here. And that should fix it. Alright, yeah. Sharp, pointy. Let's see. Down here looks okay. I think it's still flowing, curvy. Something here is throwing me off, but I'm staring at it too long. The backside looks good. Yeah, I like that. The yellow's bothering me a bit, so let me get a blue color or something. Yeah, I like this. This is... once in a while, what I have in mind, when it works out, it's a good feeling. Alright, move this here. Trying to match the flow with here to here. This part I don't like. I don't like how it's all... Did I merge it? I did merge it together. There, I want it to be like this. I accidentally dynameshed it. Uh-oh. Where'd my thing go? Where are you? There we are. Now, from this view, there's a gap. And there's a gap in here, too. Ideally, I don't want a gap here. Or... I need to raise it up to make contact with the mask. So, what am I thinking? I could move this up, I think. If I isolate this, and just start masking this, this, and this, invert it, go here, and move it up, like that. That helped a bit. Yeah, here how the gap was before. And now, after, it's better. I should... I was looking at this corner here, like, hey, that's rounded, but that corner gets covered up with another sharp thing there. But it wouldn't hurt if I creased this area. I don't think. Crease that to hold that in place. Looking sharp. Let's make it a more brighter color. The dark color is bothering me. Okay. So, to match the top part here of the face mask to down here. So it'd be like here. There's a little diamond here. Also, this is not flat. Mask this. Yeah, mask that. Go. Mask this. Go here. Mask that. Invert. And shrink it down. Or up. Come on. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Thinking, what's the best order of operation to do this? Quick save. I'll do a hard save. I have an idea. last hard save was 249. It is 321. I am looking forward to eating a pizza tonight. What are you gonna have for food, Vicky? I was gonna say either dinner or lunch, but it's like 3-ish, or maybe 4. So I'm guessing more dinner time in your area? Okay, that, and let me grab this too, for reference. Insert that. I guess 3 things actually. This one, and this one. So here's what I have in mind. Fold that. Duplicate that. I'm gonna yoink this. Delete hidden. Give it some thickness, just a little bit. That's a lot. How thick is it? It's looks thick, like up against the rim. So what I had earlier, yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that. Turn symmetry on, crease that edge, and for this go around, I think I will use the slice circle. So I'm thinking something like this first. Actually, okay. How far do I want it to go? It's big, but not down to the bottom here. This is kind of more like a little chin here. So, if this was here, I'd say here. Oops. Ah, no, stop. Ah! There. Oh, come on. I need to reset my brush. It's not working properly. Where'd you go? Knife circle. Quick save. Try this again. So how about... Dude! Cut! Why won't you cut? Ah! It worked earlier. Dude! Why are you no cut? Are you masked? You are masked. Okay, that could be why. There. Okay. Symmetry back on. So what if it was like this? Ah. Yeah, I have this here. That's a bit too wide. What if I did something like Oh, no. Okay, count the points. Middle point, that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I have to do this in 3... something like that. Dude! Oh, I guess if I go past my center line, it doesn't work. Man, this is not looking good. Almost like a bird, actually. There's a beak here, the head, and I guess the back or the tail. What if I did that? I like what I have here, but I wish it was bigger up here. Is there a way I can fix that? Salvage it? Maybe if I start... Yeah, I think I can. If I do that. That's more straight down. I almost had it if it was a bit further out. Okay, side view. Rotate it. That. Oops, maybe that's too far down. Ah, you can go away. Delete that. Not liking this yet. Okay, undo all this. Undo. Back to this. Duplicate that. Undo this a few times. If it'll let me. Yeah, I want to keep this part. Ah. That would be too sharp. This one is like... I have this one. Gotta make the bird's head now. The bird's head. Kinda. Okay, so undo that. Maybe a bit lower. And then something like that. It's wide. A bit wider than this. No, not feeling it. The bird's head. The distance from the rim to here, it's small, so I could use that too. So here to here. That's too sharp. Maybe somewhere around here. Dude. Hey, I think I got it. It's a good starting point. Yeah, I'll take it. Yay. Woo-hoo. Quick save. Don't want to lose it. Okay, I like this method better than what I did before with the Boolean shapes and stuff. Okay, so I have this. It's thick. Which lets me push this in a bit. Do that, mirror. I want to keep the groups, but it'll let me make it the same. Adaptive 0, zero mesh. Ooh, how'd that turn out? Maybe make this better. Okay, that works. Zero mesh. Random floating bits. Okay, if I were to half it. I'm losing it. Wait, why am I doing that in the first place? Keep what I have here. Melt. Okay, just leave it there. I don't want to mess with that. Okay, so I have this. little diamond shape here. Little what do you call that? A rib? One rib, two rib, and another triangular point here. So, what can I do? I think one thing I can do is maybe import this new shape I made back into my main model. Oh, you know what? I just realized I think I accidentally I saved over that. Yeah, I did. Insert that here. Right now it's at 44 megabytes. It's okay. Maybe I didn't save over it. Thinking. Okay, what if I did this? Let me insert my 1-unit helper. I'm gonna make this from scratch. Come on, we're getting there. Yeah. We are getting there. Okay. I'm also getting hungry too. Are you getting hungry? Oh, wait, can't do that. Can I? I can do that. Grab this up. Delete this. Grease. Do my 5-4. Symmetry on. Grab that. We'll push it inwards. Yeah, something like that. Here. It matches up with that, so that's good. I'll clean that up later. Okay, now for the little ribs thingy, so... How do I want to do that? One here, one there. Let me do this other triangle point up here really quick. Insert. This one, I think I just tilt it like this, bring it down. The width of this point is here to the middle here. So the middle of my star, like there. That's how I see it. So this should be right here. How pointy? Pointy enough to where it touches the tip of this. So maybe like that. Is it a diamond shape? This one should be bigger. So let me undo that. Shrink that down. do this. Mask this. Stretch it up some more. Boop. Like that. Yes. Yes. This one, I see 1, 2, 3. Mine, I have. If this was a line here, that'd be 1, the width of my draw size, the red circle. So 2, 3. And then this would be, I think I can make that work. Okay, so this, I need to make a line in the middle. I think if I do a mirror and weld, there it is. I think if I delete this, the edges, nope, can't do that. I'll leave it there, I guess. What if I stitch it away? Stitch this with here. Hey, yeah, that's what I want. And you, here, cool, perfect. Make the front the same. This one, delete this. Ah, nope, can't do that. Can I delete the edges here? Can't do that. How about collapse? Collapse the edge. Ugh. Maybe. Okay, cool. Collapse and stitch. Ah. Yay. Crease this. And this and this. No, I crashed. Psyduck. All that work for that little diamond. Urgh. 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 The last save was way back here. I think that's way, yeah, way far back. Uh-oh. I did do a hard save here, so let me do that. Let me delete this, reload the hard save, and I should have the newest one in here. Should. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so I didn't lose too much other than my little diamond shape in the star. Alright, let's do that again. I did it before, I can make this one even quicker. Back. Whoa, 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 what? Okay, that was weird. It did like a little stream mirror effect stuff. That's never happened before. think that looks good. 5, 4 for that. Insert one more to make our little diamond. The diamond I have to go so much steps for. Here. Drop it down. Here, I think I said the width of the diamond, this little point is here. So here, it's, I guess more like that. I did a mirrored weld to get that. Need to delete these. Let's see, how did I get this effect? Was it stitch? Yeah. Stitch this with this and this with that. And let's see. Crease. 4. Crease this and this. So if I grab this, invert that, do this, next comes something like that. Let's do a quick save. And then I was counting this here, this little facet. So we got one here from the diamond. One more here that touches the middle of that, and one more that touches the end of that. So if I move my draw size, you have one. This one's slightly bigger. This touches. Well, it should be more like there. Okay, yeah, this should work. This also helps too. That is the middle part. Will these tiny details even be noticeable when printed? Let's see, how tiny is this? So my gizmo tool, I can go to my transpose tool. If I hit the Y button, I transform it to this. This is the original tool they had to move stuff around. I'm not familiar with this. This is ancient technology. If I was to talk like an RPG game here. This also has a feature where if I drag it out to a certain area, over here, yeah, you can barely see it. It says like 0.2353 units. So I should say this also isn't to scale yet. But if I did have to scale to either millimeters or inches, I can get an idea of how big this will be. But from an overall view, yeah, this will show up. Because I've printed something similar, or something smaller where the detail still showed up. I may have, oh, right. So, this Indian, I didn't make this one. I got a good coworker of mine. He's a great sculptor. This Huion Indian. What's a good detail to show off? I guess the feathers, perhaps? So this is just a render, but I do have a picture of the printed piece. Now, that's if my camera... Did I print the feathers? There's the feathers. I will say yes, the detail will show up. But to scale, it'll be small, but the detail will still be there. So I need to exaggerate it, like make it 150% bigger at the same small size, if that makes sense. So it'll stick out. Like, so say these little bone teeth here, the little ridges, I think this one here. So from a 3D model, the 3D render, we can see it here, and you'll see it, here. Where'd it go? But yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Yes, it'll show up. Double click. Looking at this, things that I don't think might show up. Well, I would say this, but I already fixed it. So, right here, I already made it bigger than it should be. Front leg. Oops, not that one. Not that one. Front legs. Yeah. So something like this probably wouldn't show up in detail very well, but I also wanted something meatier to give it more support. So I exaggerated that piece. This little heel, this purple nut here, let's see where that is under. That's right there. So I also made that big too. Let's see, front leg decal, turn that off. Okay, back to this. The diamond. Double click. Zoom out, zoom back in. See if I grab this, invert. Trying to get a more angle here. Oop, maybe that's too much of an angle. This should work. Like that. Also, I can get rid of the top part too. So if I did this, delete, close, pull, and increase. Hold that spot. Something like this. And then grab this, invert, go here, and we'll make it curve to the plate like that. We have the triangle. Now for this too. This little star-shaped diamond spear doohickey. Although, it's really sticking out though. So maybe I don't want it that far out. But I can push it in. So say like this. And then here, I can either smooth... I don't want to deal with that yet. Hang on. I guess like that, perhaps? I'll think on it some more. Let me leave that hanging for now. This part here, same thing. I need to mirror this. I'm gonna add that patch as well. Talking about this little band-aid patch. If you are, I think I will. I won't add this oil dripping though, but I'll add this and this little handkerchief here. That's kind of cute, so I'll add that there too. I need to copy this one I have here, this thigh bow, and do some battle damage here. It was crease, yeah, do that too. You can make it hollow and fill it with oil. I could, yes. Um, Another thing too. So I do hollow my prints. It's kind of it. It's I mean you can print things solid, but it's a lot of wasted material if you have a very heavy print. So I print all my stuff hollow as much as possible. If it's too small, printing it hollow could cause it to break because it'd be very fragile. So some part I will print solid. So for this piece too, more than likely my legs and all this part is going to be solid. The hollow part would be the body here. If I connect the body, all of this in here, I could make a hollow point right here, and then I could make another separate piece to kind of plug it in with this. So there's that. It would help me hide the hollow hole. Hollow hole? Hollow hole. It will help me hide the hole here. Whereas if I add a hole here, it may not look nice unless it was built that way. I don't want to add any holes up here. That's where the helmet is. And I have the helmet kind of blocked off here. So yeah, I think I could do that. That's a good idea, Vicky. I will try to find a way to make that work. Zoom in. Whoosh. I could crease this. Do that. XZ. Grab this. Oh, random question for you. I don't know if you've been watching any TV shows or animated shows lately. Last week is when I was binge watching the new X-Men 97 show. So I've been enjoying it so far. I think there's like one more episode left in the season. But yeah, figure I ask, have you watched the X-Men TV show or heard of it? Let's see, do that. Do that. I think this one moves up here. Yeah, the cartoon, or I guess they call it the animated series. The old school X-Men, yeah. The 90s. So when I was a kid, I remember watching a few episodes of the 90s, but I never actually saw the entire whole series season back then. But I saw enough to where like, hey, this is cool, I like it. But the new one, the 2000s, or I call it the 97, I've been watching all of that, so I'm caught up with that one. Let's see. And I noticed that the new one, the 97 is what they call it, it looks really anime. They did their best to kind of capture the old style that they had back in the 90s. But I like this kind of anime look to it. The 2001s. Was that the one where they were like teenagers and in school? Because I remember some of that, but not like the 97 one, or maybe it was 92. I don't know what they actually call it. Okay, so if I do this here, make the points touch the curve here, like that, perhaps. Is that where it stops? It stops at the point here. So what the heck? I'll move my blue part to match this. Well, actually, how would I do that? I'll need to think on this. I didn't know they were making a new one. Oh yeah, they did. It came out last month, actually. And I like it. It's a continuation of the old cartoon version. So that's nice too. It's not a completely new, story spin-off, but to continue something that kind of ended over 20, almost 30 years ago, it's nice. So I like that. And they seem to have most of the previous voice actor, or at least someone that sounds the same. So it's that weird feeling, like if you remember a TV show you watched as a kid that you enjoyed, you remember it so vaguely, or remember it how it was back then, and then all of a sudden you see, the same show continuing on, and think, oh wow, I feel young again, kind of feeling. That's the best way I could describe it. Okay, this, maybe flex this out more bits and do that. Down here. Okay. Cool. Okay, move on. Gotta move on. Uh-oh, what happened here? It's creased. Okay, I'll just leave it there. Actually, since you mentioned about that, you didn't know about the new X-Men 97. The first episode, let me see. I'll plug in the link here, because I like it just the way how they did it. Let's see, episode. I guess it's called this. Let's see. Maybe this one. There you go. You can give that a watch if you feel like it. It didn't spoil too much, I don't think. Not much at all, it's just a fight scene. Okay, so here. Okay, let's fiddle with this now. This, unmask, this, unmask. Oh, I guess one more thing I should add too about that X-Men 97. The storytelling, each episode, they try to end it where each episode is like much more intense than the one before. So I like that too. It's like, what? I gotta find out what happens next. I shouldn't be peeling this while I printed out a piece for my ukulele. I shouldn't be playing with that now. I guess I'm getting distracted and been at this for too long. Okay, back to it. Yeah. Okay, so this... options for this. I could do my scribe standard. Let's see how this will turn out. I've also crashed a few times using this brush, so I need to do a quick save. Okay, so we could do something like this. 6/6. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Undo, undo, undo. How about chisel? Do I have any chisel option? Let's find out. Ah, I crashed! Okay. 2:42. I'm almost at 3 hours. I also need to do a quick restroom break, so hang tight. Okie dokie. I'm back. Let's see if I can finish strong. I really don't like this material. Scribe, chisel, local symmetry. Let's go. Ooh, too big, too big, too big. Ah. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I do have another idea. Using, oh no, don't crash. Okay, using this. Yes. Duplicate this. And do that. Dude, don't crash, don't crash. Do this. Do that. It ends right there. So what if I actually had this in the wrong place? What if it was meant to be higher? Like that. Or like this one. You're good. I didn't notice. That's the way it goes with streaming. You'll have lurkers. We don't know if you're lurking. It's alright. No hard feelings. But I did paste a link in there. I don't know if that link is still there when you return. But yeah, there's that little bit of the season episode 1. Let's see if I have this here and if I shrunk it here. You did see the link. Cool. Okay, I guess raising this up fixes it. Bring this down here. So here's what I had in mind. Duplicate this. Let's see. Make this one slightly bigger. Grab this. Extrude. Ah, I didn't have symmetry turned on. Extrude. Eee. That's not what I had in mind. Okay. undo, undo, undo. I need to bevel this. If it'll let me. Yeah, this. Do this one, do this one. Now extrude. I'll use the side of this to make my thing. Grab that. Here, here. Scale that in. Ooh, that looks weird. Oh, turn Z off. So that's... it's not one yet. Grab this. Bring it up here. Grab that. Same thing. There. This one can go here a bit. I also want it to curve. So, crease. Do that. To make it curve, I need to add a line. One line here. Grab this. And curve. And curve. Something like that. Alright, that's one. Now the other piece. Same thing, I gotta bevel this. Ah, not like that though. Yeah, that could work, actually. Grab that. Same thing. Pull this out. Do that. This one also needs to curve. So flatten this out, go up here. Touch up against this. Add a line. And that should give me the curve I'm looking for. And curve. Now it's a matter of getting the right layers. This. Mask that, invert. Oops. Huh? Wow, what the heck? Oh, it moves all of this too. Yeah, I guess don't move it down, but rotate it. So bring this here. There we go. That's what I'm after, I think. It's still hidden. Guess I need to bring this up. This one, and this one. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, it's cool. I like superhero stuff. Superhero. That did not occur to me. As you say that. Oh crap. Crease this. No, wait. This is not what I don't care about this part. Get rid of that, get rid of that. This is what I care about, these thing I pulled out. Okay, delete that. Superhero. I had a superhero phase. Yeah? What was your superhero choice? Super into comics and stuff. Oh, okay. Superman. I never had that phase, but the X-Men cartoon show got me curious to kind of dig through the internet and find, hey, they pulled this scene from the comic into the episode, so I thought that was kind of cool. And I guess this is the same with everyone too, how some people, if they've read a book before and they see it in the movie theaters, they're like, the book is better. Like 99% of the time I hear people say the book is better, and it makes sense because it's hard to fit everything from the book onto like an hour-and-a-half movie in theaters. So I guess maybe some part in the book that they liked did not appear in the movie theater scene. So with this one though, this new 97, it seems that they're following along the comic book too, so it's, I guess, pleasing both the comic book people audience and the TV show. When it comes to comics, it's very different. Yes, I agree. Difference. And oh yeah, another thing too, to add on to that, looking at the comic images, it can be much more like, it expresses lots of emotion in the comic book, in the illustration, compared to an actor acting out that scene. Because those visual comics, they're quite visual. It's like, wow, that's intense. The movie theaters, the actors, it's like, he did okay doing that part. There has been so many different adaptation and writers that, yeah, you nailed it. The different adaptation. You are spot on. Okay, if I close this, will bad things happen? Kinda. I want to separate this, but I'm not sure how. If I grab this... Okay, yeah, this will work. This will work. Split. So I have this. This can close. Is it a clean close? Not really. Delete that. Hey. Yeah, I'll take that. That's one. The other one here. I need to delete this one here. Delete. Single group. And then close. Perfect. Perfect. Crease? Yes. Okay. Okay. So now that I've separated these two little stuff here, I can manipulate it more easily. Raise this up to grab that. Is my symmetry on? It is on. So it's like maybe right here. That one is up. Oh, yeah, maybe not that bunched up. Let me redo that. Oh, right, one thing I wanted to add on. You mentioned about the superhero stuff. I guess me as a kid, I didn't care so much about the superhero, but it was more, they added a lot of cool action fight scenes that I remembered that I liked too. And the story, I didn't care much about the story as a kid, but now, like, hey, the storytelling is actually good. And it makes sense with the whole franchise. If I do that, back in my days, yes, back in my days. No, I'm not even grabbing it. There he goes. Grab that, pull that here. This one, pull this out here. This one has a slight curve to it. And this is where I would go and say, yeah, this is details I shouldn't nitpick or care about, but I'm getting into it. So grab this, pull this out. So I got one curve there. This one, we can grab all this and move out a bit. This one, we gotta pull this up a bit more forward. Cool. Let's see. And this I need to hide in the back. Or chop it off. I could probably chop it off. I'll leave that there. I'll chop it off once I have all of this planned out. So this curves to here. That's intense. This blue one needs to curve here. Does it? Quick save. Okay, 3 hours in. Normally this is where I kind of tap out or go grab some food to eat, but let me get this curve. I think I can do this curve stuff. This, grab this. If I position this here and do this, perhaps? If I do that, I might need to add another, grab this, to add another one of these. Increase this. Oh. Here. And then flatten this. Something like that. Ooh. Grab this. I think I can... Oh, the idea was to follow this curvature. If I have that here, I have this here. Back and forth here. But that's the way it goes. Oh, there you are. somewhere like this. I think this is good thickness. This one can finish at the end. So like here, I think. I'll wrap it up later. No, I'll wrap it up now. Well, wrap it up, I mean fold it in. So something like that. One more here. And fold it in like this. This might be a bit too thick. Yeah, too thick. I think one way to fix this is to bring this down. Like that. Do that. Maybe bring this down? Is this a way to cheat a bit? Not cheat, fix. Like here. No. Undo. This is another way. I pull this down. That should cover up the holes. No. I think what's throwing me off is this needs to curve in just a bit. Or maybe this. Undo that. Or, you know, this will be small details where it won't be noticeable anyways. There's that. I'll trim off this part. Not now. Maybe next stream I'll trim it off. Because I might look back at this and be like, oh, I can't have this here. Or something. I'll find something out. Let's see. Yeah, and I also want to lay this over properly too. Like, I see it tapering up like that. So I want to do that. Or at least match the curve of this. Actually, yeah, I'll match it up now. Wait, where am I at? 3 hours and 7. Okay, hang on, let me give this a try. Match the curve of this and the blue one. Brings up. If I match it, I'm wondering if this will overlap each other or if something bad's gonna happen. No, that doesn't make sense. It's not touching this part, it's touching this side down here. So I guess what I had earlier would work. Back down. Get back down, you. This is wide. Oh, I know how to fix it. Bring this here. Bring this up. Say like right here. And then the blue one, I can fill in that half. That's the fix. Right here. Guess I need to add one line through here to curve it. So one line here. Grab this to push it in. Okay, I think this can still work. Grab this, fill in that gap. Hey, that worked. I think. Maybe it's too big. I need to come back at it with fresh eyes. So another thing too, I just thought of. Well, okay, so no, what I have right here is how I think it is. This other idea I had was like, oh, maybe it's just this 1 and 2. Maybe that was it. Instead of spending what 30 minutes on the two stuff I just did there. I mean, that could be a quick fix method. So if I go here, let's see how it looks. If I turn that off. That looked easier, right? And you know, also I could have done it this way too. I could have done the opposite. Dude, what the hell? What am I thinking? Why am I trying to be all fancy? Could have just done that instead. Regardless, the more I do 3D modeling, the more I get familiar with the software. But we don't want the easy way out. It's whatever works. But details like this one would definitely be too small to notice when it's printed out. It might look like a scratch. Like, is this supposed to be intentional, or is it a scratch? And I think there's also another brush, too, I have that can make this look nicer. And the easy way. I need steady hands for this stuff. For this part, at least. Let's see. Gosh. The easy way. It's right here. I'm doing a polish to kind of make this flat looking. Guess I'll do this one too. Anywho, nah, I'll leave like that. Whatever. Let me turn this back on. Now, I mean, so the lines, what I did here, this is great if you're trying to like concept doodle out, sketch out to see, what can I fill this up with? So it doesn't hurt to kind of draw on the 3D model first, and then get like an idea on how to model it out. Let's see. Heck, I could probably do something like some fancy scroll works maybe. If I can make it flow properly. I swoop here. I don't know, but it's not what the card is, so I can't do that. Can't cheat my way out of that. Okay, I'll just turn this on. This one would definitely look much better and cleaner when it's printed, so I'm okay with what I have here. This is also very flat. I need to increase this. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting close to wrapping this up, so let's go grab ourselves some dinner. Once I puff this up. This comes up a bit. This one comes up too, just a bit. Then here. Come down just a bit. The yellow one, come down just a little bit, and then we'll call it. Okay, well, essentially, since I can't see the rest, well, no, that's me cheating. I was gonna say, because I don't see how the other part looks like. Maybe I'll need to decorate it. I'm gonna decorate it. Maybe just a corner. I don't want to put too much stuff here. Because there's this one part, two parts actually. The thigh plates. Ow. Ouch. So this one here didn't have much other than this corner tab. Well, as far as I could see. Yeah, here. Corner tabs. Who knows? Maybe I'll come up with something to fill up the bottom. Or leave it smooth. Symmetrical. Meaning you think this little Batman symbol will probably be something down here too? So far, that's what it seems like. Like even these little shin guards, they have something at the top and bottom. Something. Yeah, I'll come up with something down here. Another day though. Yeah. So okay, what else do I have left? Helmet. Gotta decorate the helmet. That's one. Do the handkerchief, 2, and this one. I'll consider this as 2. Details here where the smokestacks are. That's 3. I say it shouldn't take too long, but who knows? I might get carried away with adding details to this area. Possibly 4. Adding details is 5, and then 6, I'll pose it out. So yeah, we'll see how much I can get done tomorrow. I'll work on this tomorrow. Okay, let's go eat. All right, thanks for stopping by, Vicky. It's always fun having you come here, chat, check up on me, and watch me do this. I need to stretch too. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Quick save, hard save, and I'll end the stream. Enjoy food. You too, man. Enjoy. Eat good.